Networking, also known as computer networking, is the practice of transporting and exchanging data between nodes over a shared medium in an information system. In this lecture, we shall be exploring network devices. Computer network. A computer network is a system of interconnected computers and computerized peripherals such as printers. This interconnection among computer facilities, information sharing among them. Computers may connect to each other by either wired or wireless media. A system of interconnected computers and computerized peripherals such as printers is called a computer network. This interconnection facilitates the sharing of information. There are different types of computer networks. So in this lecture, we shall be having a look at some of the basic types of computer networks. First one is personal area network. A personal area network, or PAN, is smallest network which is very personal to a user. It is an interconnection of personal technology devices to communicate over short distances, which is less than 33 feet or 10 meters, or within the range of an individual person, typically using some form of wireless technologies. This may include Bluetooth-enabled devices or infrared-enabled devices. PAN has connectivity range up to 10 meters. PAN may include wireless computer keyboard and mouse, Bluetooth-enabled headphones, wireless printers, and remote TVs. Local area network. A local area network, or LAN, is a group of computers and peripheral devices that share a common communications line or wireless link to a server within a distinct geographic area. A local area network may serve as few as 2 or more users in a home office or thousands of users in a corporation's central office. LAN covers an organization, offices, schools, colleges, or universities. LAN provides a useful way of sharing the resources between end users. The resources such as printers, file servers, scanners, and internet are easily shareable among computers. LANs are composed of inexpensive networking and routing equipment. It may contain local servers saving file storage and other locally shared applications. It mostly operates on private IP addresses and does not involve heavy routing. LAN works under its own local domain and controlled centrally. LAN uses either Ethernet or token ring technology. Ethernet is mostly widely employed LAN technology and uses star topology, while token ring is rarely seen. LAN can be wired, wireless, or in both forms at once. Metropolitan area network. The metropolitan area network, or MAN, generally expands throughout a city such as cable TV network. It can be either in the form of Ethernet, token ring, ATM, or fiber distributed data interface, FDDI. Metro Ethernet enables its users, or Metropolitan Ethernet is a service which is provided by ISPs. This service enables its users to expand their LAN. For example, MAN can help an organization to connect all of its offices in a city. Backbone of MAN is high capacity and high speed fiber optics. MAN works in between local area network and wide area networks. MAN provides uplink for LANs to WANs or internet. A metropolitan area network is a computer network that is larger than a single building local area network, but is located in a single geographic area that is smaller than a wide area network. Wide area network, or WAN, covers a wide area which may span across provinces and even a whole country. Generally, telecommunication networks are wide area networks. These networks provide connectivity to MANs and LANs. Since they are equipped with very high-speed backbone, WANs use very expensive network equipment. A wide area network, also known as WAN, is a large network of information that is not tied to a single location. WANs can facilitate communication, the sharing of information, and much more between devices from around the world through a WAN provider. Network. Internet enables its users to share and access enormous amount of information worldwide. It uses the World Wide Web, file transfer protocol, email services, audio and video streaming, etc. At huge level, Internet works on client-server model. Internet uses very high-speed backbone of fiber optics. To interconnect various continents, fibers are laid under sea, known to us as submarine communication cable. Internet is serving many purposes, and is involved in many aspects of life. Some of them include websites, email, instant messaging, blogging, social media, marketing, networking, resource sharing, audio and video streaming. Computer network topologies. A network topology is the arrangement with which computer systems or network devices are connected to each other. Topologies may define both physical and logical aspect of the network. Both logical and physical topologies could be of same or different in a same network. Point-to-point. Point-to-point networks contains exactly two hosts such as computer, switches, routers, or servers connected back-to-back using a single piece of cable. Often the receiving end of one host is connected to sending end of the other and vice versa. In telecommunications, a point-to-point connection refers to a communications connection between two communication endpoints or nodes. An example is a telephone call in which one telephone is connected with other, and what is said by one caller can be heard by the other. Bus topology. In case of bus topology, all devices share single communication line or cable. It is one of the simple forms of networking where a failure of a device does not affect the other device, but failure of the shared communication line can make all the other devices stop functioning. Bus topology, also known as line topology, is a type of network topology in which all devices in the network are connected by one central RJ45 network cable or coaxial cable. The single cable where all data is transmitted between devices is referred to as the bus, backbone, or trunk. Star topology. All hosts in star topology are connected to a central device known as hub device using a point-to-point connection. That is, there exists a point-to-point connection between hosts and hub. As in bus topology, hub acts as single point of failure. In this, if hub fails, connectivity of all hosts to all other hosts fail. Every communication between hosts takes place through only the hub. Star topology is not expensive as to connect one more host. Only one cable is required, and configuration is simple. Star topology is a network topology in which each network component is physically connected to a central node, such as a router, a hub, or switch. In a star topology, the central hub acts like a server, and the connecting nodes act like clients. Ring topology. In ring topology, each host machine connects to exactly two other machines, creating a circular network structure. Failure of any host results in failure of the whole ring. Thus, every connection in the ring is a point of failure. There are methods which employ one more backup ring. A ring network is a network topology in which each node connects to exactly two other nodes, forming a single continuous pathway for signals through each node, a ring. Data travels from one node to another, and each node along the way handling every packet. Mesh topology. In this type of topology, a host is connected to one or multiple hosts. This topology has hosts in point-to-point connection with every other host, or may also have hosts which are point-to-point connection with few hosts only. A mesh topology is a network setup where each computer and network devices is interconnected with another. This topology setup allows for most transmissions to be distributed even if one of the connections goes down. This is a topology commonly used for wireless networks. Tree topology, also known as hierarchical topology. This is the most common form of network topology in use presently. This topology imitates as extended star topology and inherits properties of bus topology. This topology divides the network into multiple levels or layers of network. All neighboring hosts have point-to-point connection between them. Similar to the bus topology, if the route goes down, then the entire network suffers, even though it is not the single point of failure. Every connection serves as point of failure, failing of which divides the network into unreachable segment. Tree topology is a special type of structure where many connected elements are arranged like the branches of a tree. Daisy chain. This topology connects all the hosts in a linear fashion. Similarly to ring topology, all hosts are connected to two hosts only, except the end hosts. Means if the end hosts is daisy chain are connected, then it represents a ring topology. Each link in daisy chain topology represent single point of failure. Every link failure splits the network into two segments. Every intermediate host works as a relay for its intermediate hosts. Hybrid topology. A network structure whose design contains more than one topology is said to be a hybrid. The illustration represents an arbitrarily hybrid topology. The combining topologies may contain attributes of star, ring, bus, and daisy chain topologies. Most WANs are connected by means of dual ring topology, and networks connected to them are mostly star topology networks. Internet is the best example of latest hybrid topology. The OSI model. The OSI model is a conceptual framework used to describe the functions of a networking system. The abbreviation OSI stands for Open Systems Interconnection Model. The OSI model characterizes computing functions into a universal set of rules and requirements in order to support interoperability between different products and software. Open System Interconnect is an open standard for all communication systems. OSI model is established by the International Standard Organization. The 7 layers of OSI include application layer, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical layers. Let's discuss these layers in broad. An application layer is whereby is responsible for providing interface to the application user. This layer encompasses protocols which directly interact with the user. The presentation layer defines how data in the native format of remote host should be presented in the native format of hosts. The session layer maintains sessions between remote hosts. For example, once user or password authentication is done, the remote host maintains this session for a while and does not ask for authentication again in that time span. Transport layer. This layer is responsible for end-to-end delivery between hosts. Network layer. This layer is responsible for address assignment and uniquely addressing hosts in a network. Data link layer. This layer is responsible for reading and writing data from and onto the line. Link errors are detected at this layer. And finally, physical layer. This layer defines the hardware, cabling, wiring, power output, pulse rate, etc. This finishes our lecture for this particular week. Thank you for listening, everyone. Goodbye.